The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Army!
And people still fill in the stands. And he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's locked. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Illinois' offense will have the football first. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Illinois! Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Army Black Knights offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You've still got to...
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. He'll do it himself. Runs through the tackle.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, and it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well, then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
Surging forward on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Gray. Catch in the middle, it's Stokes. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Black Knights come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Takes the handoff. It's Gage. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. They go to the ground. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Wants to throw. It's Gray. He'll throw it. Finds his target down the middle. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Jet sweep to the receiver.
Man, you just hold your breath every time this particular receiver gets the ball in his hands. Because of his speed, he's dangerous to score every single time he touches it. That time on the jet sweep, though, the defense did a better job playing team defense and getting him on the ground.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights, it's good. The lead is 6 in the first. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Johnson wants to throw it. Gets open down the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Russell. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll try the outside to the left. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really good looking run. And when you play Army, you know these guys offensively, they are always so dialed into their rushing attack. Everybody understands their assignment and responsibility. It doesn't matter if they're running the option. It doesn't matter if they're doing it out of the spread. They know who they need to block. And as a defense, you better limit your mental errors or you're going to have a hard time slowing this rushing attack down.
Looking to fire. Finds his back in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. Finds a little space. Turning it on. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. And the Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run to the right. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Swings it out to the flat. Hit right at the goal line, but he's in for the touchdown. Extra point here will give them the lead.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've
lofts one high and deep. Got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They'll move the tight end. Back has it. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. You might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Catch in the middle. It's Porter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it at the 20. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Illini!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Locker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to do it on the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Black Knights want to crank the tempo. Johnson looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Buying some time. On the move, he fires. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Gonna run it. It's Gage. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying play action. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Looking for a huge play. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We are just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Green. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make...
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting over his block, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Working the middle, it's complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Using the quick game. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
As a defense, we are talking about this right now. As soon as they come out under center, alert, alert, quarterback sneak, everybody dive at the feet of the offensive lineman, create a pile, jump to the football. Great job by the defense understanding the formation, stopping the quarterback sneak.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. And the Black Knights backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Oh, better look out! Oh, he's got some space. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the move. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Johnson wants to throw it. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Escapes the pressure going right. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
They'll decline. Tony obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Makes the grab. It's Dixon. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7,
hits him in stride inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And that one will give them the lead.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And it slips just inside that right upright. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding them to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Maybe a double pass. It's complete to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Army! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Florida State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Back to pass, it's Gray. Right on the money. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Here's the return. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll send the back in motion. To the ground with the back. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Did the work himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got
some room in it to the goal line. Touchdown, Black Knights! They move on top here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the fourth. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking for a man. It's Gray. Pulls it in. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. He's running free down the middle. The 10. Touchdown, Illinois. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He'll return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Got it in the middle, it's Russell. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to take the top off. And he bats it away, it falls incomplete.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
The run from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Army! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. Gets away from one, finds room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. Open space at the 25. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Gray. This time on target. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. Illinois now staring at a third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And what a play by the defense, right? You've got the lead, but your backs are up against the wall down in your own red zone. Someone's got to be able to step up and make a play. And he delivers in the end zone, getting the INT, preserving his team's lead here late.
Tight end now in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they come to the line on second down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. Across the 25, he's got room. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He has been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Johnson looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.